Hi, today we're going to talk about key number 8 in my book, Being Happy, 10 Keys to Unlock Overflowing Joy in Everyday Living. And that key is the first P in the word happy, which is permit mistakes. I'd like to ask you a question today. How are you at allowing yourself to make mistakes? If you're not good at allowing yourself to permit mistakes, you're going to have a difficult time navigating through your life. It's very important that you learn how to do this. In fact, stay to the end of this video and I will let you go through a little exercise that will help you to be able to allow yourself to make mistakes. I'd like to read you this quote on the first page of this chapter, key number 8, Permit Mistakes. It's by Mahatma Gandhi. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Right now, today, take your freedom and stop being so hard on yourself. And don't lose your happiness or your unhappiness because of some sort of performance that you did or did not do or that you couldn't do. Listen to Philippians 3, verse 13. It says, "But one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead." And that's what you must do. You must forget those things, those mistakes, those blunders, those issues, those temptations, those situations, anything that held you back in the past. You can't take that forward, because if you do, you're going to have a tendency to be depressed. So you got to make sure that you can condition your mind and your thoughts to reach forward to what's ahead. So basically I say in here, your mistakes, no matter how recent, are in the past, and forgetting them is the key to moving forward, to having and pursuing the ability to be happy. So you must learn not to beat yourself up and clear your mind after you make a mistake. Take some deep breaths. Meditate on something good. Think about something else. In fact, take a nap if you can. Just do something to change your focus. The only way to unlock joy is to go after something. We must diligently reach forward to what's ahead. We must press on. It is up to us. We can let our mistakes and our failures keep us down and defeated, or we can press on. And remember this, if you're making mistakes, it means you're out there doing something. That was a quote from Neil Gaiman, an English author. Really, if I made a list and kept a list of all the mistakes I've made in my 70 years of life on this earth, I'd fill a volume. But, it's okay. I have to forgive myself and move on. And you have to forgive yourself and move on, no matter what your age. Living an overcoming life where we can keep joy every day, no matter what happens, will be a reality when we learn to truly let every obstacle be a learning event. We have to continue to work on our life, believing that all things, mistakes included, work together for our good. What did Gandhi's quote at the beginning of this chapter say? Freedom is not worth having if you can't make mistakes. Think about that. And one other thing, you can't be so hesitant to try again, to fail forward, as they say. Otherwise, you won't take any action because you'll feel like you may make a mistake or you may not be able to accomplish something. But you won't be able to enjoy life, you won't have any happiness, and you won't be patient with yourself. And the older you get, you'll have more and more of a tendency to have regrets. So you got to give yourself grace. In fact, I like to say, even if you bite off more than you can chew, swallow what you can. And this little book is called Keep Calm and Trust God by Jake Province and Keith Province. They have a little portion here on regret. And it says, we all have regrets. It is practically impossible to live on this earth for any length of time and have no regrets. The trick is to not let regrets have you, because if you are not careful, regret can control you. Maybe you feel your mistakes have been so big that you don't deserve God's help. Welcome to the crowd. None of us deserve it, but by His grace, God has made it available to us. Okay, here's the exercise I promised you. Make a list of all your past mistakes that you can think of, or anything that come to your mind. Write them on a sheet of paper. And as you write them down, maybe read them, look at them, then tear the paper up and throw it away. It's garbage, it's trash. Or better yet, get a match and burn it. Because from this day forward, I don't want you to think about those mistakes. I want you to keep a good outlook. And remember that you're only out if you stay down. So I'd like to ask you a question. What are you going to do to allow yourself mistakes? Okay, leave a comment below. I have other videos on this subject about happiness. You can just click through and look at my happiness playlist. If you've gotten any value from my short talk today, remember to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any more uploads. Okay, until next time, this is Janice saying bye-bye.